Hi, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your new moon in Libra reading. Now, this moon is going to be affecting everyone's relationships, it's about personal power, it's about self-love. Been doing a lot of readings lately, and they are about coming back to that sense of self-love. This past week, that's what those readings have been about. It's been about self-love, power, personal power, what we stand for in relationships, what we how we define ourselves in relationships, and in terms of how we define ourselves in relation to others as well. So the overall card underneath the deck is the Three of Cups. Now, this could be about an energy of intimacy, an energy of gathering, small gatherings, relationships, family, friends, how we feel about them emotionally. It can also talk about three people being in a relationship as well, and having to deal with that triad energy for some people as well. It could also be about what you put how many of them cups are you going to put into the family? How many of them cups are you prepared to share? It's about, are you going to try and hold them 3 cups yourself, or are you going to share them out? It's that kind of energy. So your first cards are the 7 of Coins and the 10 of Coins. Now, what these cards are telling me is that there's something that you've put a lot of investment into, something that you've been waiting to materialize, something that you've put a lot of your manifestation energy into as well. These thoughts are manifesting into what you wanted. This is like waiting to reap the rewards. This is like feeling an energy of like, it's coming, I know it's coming, I know it's coming. This is that waiting energy, waiting for information, for the next move, waiting to reap the rewards. But it's to do with family as well. So it could be about waiting on inheritances, legacies, loans, money coming in to make the family better, to make the family stronger. It could be also about waiting for news to do with the home, waiting for news to do with buying a home, selling a home. This energy is quite ripe at the moment because their energy is about endings and new beginnings at the moment, and today it's like, today is that doorway to the new beginning. So it's about, what are you putting your energy into in terms of the home? There's been a lot of focus on the home, but there's this sense of waiting for something to grow, waiting for something to harvest, waiting for something to kind of materialize. So then we go to the Tower. So this is something coming in fast, information, realizations. This is something that can be quite impactful. So there's something that it's almost like that energy of an earthquake, where there's nothing you can do about it except sort out the mess afterwards, except to try and rebuild the houses afterwards, except to try and sort your regain stocks again, regain yourself, bring yourself back into power again. But with the Tower, things only fall if they're built on faulty foundations. So we could have an earthquake and somebody has a big concrete house, and then somebody has a wooden shack with a tin roof. The earthquake's going to affect them differently. So if this comes in and this does happen, it is only to clear the ground. It is only to create a little bit more balance, a little bit more harmony. So then we move to the 5 of Wands. Now in this deck, it's about how others are seeing you. It's about being on stage. Have you finished?
Yeah.
Thank you. Shut the door. Love you too. Shut the door. So it's about, it's about being on stage. It's about showing, It's about owning ourselves. Sorry, I really don't want to start the video again. It's about owning our own self-worth. It's about putting ourselves forward. It's about focusing on our passions just as much as we could focus on somebody else. It's about putting it into the creative energy. It's about finding your flair again. It's about finding what fires you up as well, because with this card, it's like if there has been endings in relationships, it's like you need to find what that power is again, what that passion was that drove you. Was it art? Was it performing? Was it doing the backstage? It's that kind of energy. Obviously that's only if you're into performing arts, but what I'm saying is it's about finding that spark again, what drives you. It's also about, this is a very Libra card, it's about that balance between the give and take in relationships. Are you giving too much? Are they giving too much and now they're pulling away from you? Do you need to give a little bit more? Do you need to give as much as to yourself as you give to others? That is the energy of this reading. So it's about, we got an energy card here, a dream card. It's flexibility, adaptability and personal power. Now this is about your solar plexus chakra. It's about connecting to that energy of creativity, passions. Have you come a bit disconnected from your passions? Have you come a bit disconnected from that intimacy? Do you need to kind of work on that? It's about this chakra kind of sometimes being blocked as well. So what releases that is creativity. It's going for what drives us. It's our passions. But it's also asking for flexibility and adaptability. So this is saying that there's changes. There's things coming in that are going to cause massive changes. And it's about trying to have balance and adaptability within that. It's not about going and trying to control a situation at the moment. It's about allowing things to kind of just be. If that person wants to do their thing that way, step back. Step back, let go, let God. Step back, don't try and push this energy. So then we have the Six of Swords and the Four of Wands. So the Six of Swords is about moving away mentally from things that are not serving us, from ideas, from thoughts, patterns that keep going round, from mental restrictions. It also is telling me it's about clearing your house. It's about clearing away the things in your house that are no longer part of those foundations. Things in your house that are no longer you, or no longer aspiring to where you want to go, where you want to be in life. So then we have the World and the Star. Now what this is telling me is that it's astrology, it's the celestial body, this is the changes. This is very governed by astrology at the moment. It's about endings. It's about endings of cycles. It's about karma. It's about completion. It's about victory as well. Because once you get to the end of a cycle that's been bugging you for 20 years, there's that victory there. It's about filling up yourself as much as you fill up others. It's about having your heart and mind in balance. It's about having relationships with others in balance as well. So then we have the fall of the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands talks about waiting for, there's a new ship coming in, a new opportunity, a new doorway. This is about new starts, new beginnings. This is that energy right now. This moon in Libra, new moon in Libra, is asking you to call in the things that you want in your life. Do you want a relationship? Do you want to do something that's in your passions? Do you want to be that guitarist? Do you want to be that soloist? It's asking you to put your energy into the new right now. This is a time for renewal and renewal. It's clearing the house to allow that new stuff to come in. Yeah, if you've already got 50 coats in your wardrobe, where are you going to put the new one that comes in? It's about the universe saying, well, you have 50 coats. What's wrong with those? but do them 50 coats actually fit you? Are they your style still? Are they you? Yeah. So then we have the 7 of Wands and 3, which is Lilith. This is the Empress. This is about what you're growing. This is about a need to defend yourself and what you're growing. This is about being on higher ground. This is about not letting others push you over. This is about standing for your beliefs, standing for what you want to grow, standing for what you want to manifest. So then we have the Hermit and the Devil. So this is looking inside you at what things are you tied to? Are you tied to the material things too much? Are we tied to the 3D? Are we tied to thinking that everything is to do with the 3D? It's not. It's about connecting to yourself and realizing that it's more about it's about going inside you and realizing that you don't need to be tied or focused or obsessed on anything else but yourself and your connection to the divine at the moment, at this moment. This is, they're saying, forget all of the other stuff. It's just 3D. So then we have the Hermit and the 8 of Pentacles. So this is you going inside yourself. This is you having worked on yourself, sorry, with the last Hermit. And now you're coming out, you're coming out and sharing what you have with the world. This is you then being able to say, well, look, I learnt that lesson and I learnt it really good, because next to that we have school and lessons. This is an energy. All that is happening right now is because of karmic endings, karmic, but it's not for you to create as well with these cards. With the World and the Star, this isn't something you have to bring in. You don't have to go out and end that relationship. But if that relationship does end, it's about allowing that, because there was a lesson in there somewhere. The Hermit knows what these lessons are and he takes it forward into his next relationships. So in terms of your advice cards, you have the 4 of Swords. This is asking you to reconnect with yourself. It's asking you to take on things one thing at a time, and maybe hang up some of them other swords that are really like, that is what you've learned. These are the things that you've learned. Hang them up on the wall. It's about dealing with one thing at a time. It's about meditation. It's about focus. It's about needing to take that time to heal. It's about needing to take that time to have a break. And once you do, we have the Knight of Cups and the Empress. So the Knight of Cups is out to find love. He's out to find romance. He's out to find, this could be coming into you. This could be an earth sign bringing it into you. This is also about Venus and Libra. So this is the gift. It's like if you step away from that which doesn't serve right now, there's this sense of something new coming in that has a lot of growth, has a lot of potential, has a lot of fertility and abundance. And the Empress has a love of self, and she has a love of family and those around us, those around her. It's about nurturing, yeah. It's about allowing the things that are not working to just step away, because that's why they're not working. That's why they need to step away, because they're not working. And the balance will come from this. And as hard as it may feel, it's there to do a job. It's there to create balance. It's there because of karma, completions, endings, cycles, yeah. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.